Okay guys, good afternoon and welcome to today's Go4WoT Weekly Cup. I am GoGoGadget, and to kick off today we've got a match between the Saigon Tanker Club and family that we're jumping into right here. So let's go ahead and head in towards this one. We did have a slight little delay, a couple of people patching all of that fun stuff. So just to make sure that I am on. Oh, actually we have apparently got family on the wrong side, so let's go ahead and fix that one up just in time. So let's go ahead and run through the teams that both tanks that both teams are taking into battle on Cliff today. So the family squadron have one AMX 5100 being driven by Hotrang. P-Zom is in a T32, as is Tank VN307 and Long Peter. So fairly heavy lineup for Cliff. We're not really used to seeing that, that amount of heavy tanks in there. They've also got an RU-251 being driven by Ronan, LTTB by Liberty, and Wrath 97 in that Bulldog. So on the other side though, they've got a couple of heavy tanks, but also a bit more of a standard lineup apart from that. So they've got two M41 Bulldogs for the Saigon Tanker Club, one RU-251, two AMX 1390s, that Tier 8 French light autoloader, and oh, look at that, Twan getting hit up there, dropped down to 503 HP, 56%. And he's going to be ducking back behind. Lucky for him that none of his tracks were actually damaged there. But look at this, we're actually seeing a very aggressive push from the heavies of family right here, and they're actually going to be getting lit up by the STC tanks waiting for them. So two M41 Bulldogs and RU and one of those AMX 1390s actually waiting for them. But it looks like the family squadron, the rest of them are actually coming right around here, and we can see all the way at the back at C3, C4. That's where the heavy tanks for STC are, so they can't help out right now. This could be very dangerous right here for STC. They're trying to get some shots back, and it's actually going all right for them, and they managed to take down one of the RU-251s, one M41 Bulldog, but look at that, VN307 takes down another Bulldog there on the STC side. STC only with 3 Tier 8s left. It's not looking good for them here, and we've got the T32 and the IS-3 here for STC coming around, but we can see there Long Peter in his T32 just about on 100%, 80% after that shot there, but he's looking fairly healthy overall, and I just don't see a way that family right now are going to lose this one out. So looking very good for them. That IS-3 just getting obliterated from the top. The AMX 5100 there, Hotrang picks up his second as W. Lewis goes down. There we go. Tank VN 307 takes down Kuronekos in his IS-3. That's a bit of a tricky one to say. And the last one to fall will be Dukan. So he's going to get shot up here by the remainder of the fam tanks. And there we go. So that's going to mean that the first map in the best 3 here is going to be going over to family. And a pretty well played game there. Wasn't expecting it to go that well with them. Fielding that many heavy tanks, but I tell you what, they really did make it work there. So Tank VN307 up the top there for them with 1.7k damage. Long Peter there with a 1.4k. We had Hotrang up the top as well, coming third in his AMX 5100 with 1.3k damage. So pretty good numbers across there. On the STC side though, they had yeah, it wasn't looking quite as good. The AMX 1390s, the only ones to break 1k damage there. Dukan there in the T32, only dealing 993. So not quite up to scratch, unfortunately. We can see there Kuronekos in the IS-3 dealt 0 damage, and that's from 3 shots fired as well. Could not manage to penetrate anything. Even with 2 of those shots hitting, so not good news there for the STC guys, but they're going to be jumping right back in towards the tank picks, and either jumping right back in towards the tank picks or just going with their current tanks, which I think it could work maybe for if STC can I don't know, I think the issue for them was that push completely took them by surprise. The push all the way up the western flank there and on towards the middle ground. So I really don't think STC were expecting that one. I think it definitely showed. So right now, looks like we're going to be going. Think we are. Not 100% at the moment. We'll have to wait and see. But right now, though, guys, while we're on a bit of a have a bit of a lull in the action, make sure to follow at ESL WoT on Twitter for notifications of whenever any competitive World of Tanks action is happening. And big shout out to everyone in the stream so far. We've got C-Noob in here, and not sure if it's Sandman or Steve in the Team Down TV account. So there we go. But now, yep, let everyone know that I'm ready. Yeah, we can get this show on the road, I should even say. But it's good to start off with Cliff. Nice, fast-paced map to get everything kicked off with. And I know as well the other matches that we got going on at the moment in the round of 16, we've only got I think 12 teams playing in this cup today. The other matches are Phoenix and Heavy Metal. Heavy Metal, their first cup was last week as well, a New Zealand based team. Then Glacier taking on Raw Pinoy PVBR, etc. Apparently it's an interesting team name there. But Victorious Secret taking on Mark of Arrogant as well, and the rest of the teams have buys. So okay, so I've got the call to wait coming in there from Family, and and we've even got word from them that apparently their handle is actually VNF, but there we go. We'll go ahead and clarify that one and jump right in towards the next battle. So I'm going to be rolling out again with Family here, seeing if they can take it out in 2 against STC at the back. STC again fielding the exact same lineup. So obviously they're confident in their lineup. Didn't want to change anything up, even though it really was looking pretty shaky there. When your 2 AMX 1390s get top damage in a team with an IS-3, T-32, RU-251 in it, then that's when you know maybe something is a little bit wrong.
Time to roll out.
But was, to be fair, a fairly short round as well. So those AMX 1390s obviously able to get those auto lotus clips off, and well, yeah, that's about all they managed to get off before they dropped as well. So right here we've got VNF heading up towards the middle with 4 of their tanks, and again, interesting, they've actually sent 3 tanks again down the western flank. I'm not sure if that's exactly what they did last time, or whether they did actually keep a few more tanks in a little bit more of a central position, but looks like they've actually got their RU-251 Ronin poking aggressively there. STC, they're going to be playing fairly standard from the looks of things, so just playing for the hill at the moment, nothing too crazy. Ronin, his turret is actually poking the wrong way there, facing the wrong way I should say, so that M41 Bulldog almost could have actually got a shot on him if he wanted, but not going to be trying for it. So let's flick over to the STC view, taking a look at what they are seeing right here. As we've got Tuan just poking over there. Some shots actually coming up on towards the hill. None hitting just yet. But we've got Tank VN and Ronin moving fairly aggressively towards the west there. So we might be seeing a sort of defensive push up on towards that kind of F3, E3 area. We'll have to wait and see, but right now Hot Train and Co. will be moving up, and let's actually go ahead and maybe even turn our volume up just a tiny bit. There we go. As we see these guys rolling up through the hill, and some shots actually already put onto Liberty right there. He's dropped to 40% HP in that LTTB, so really taking the brunt of it there. The M41 Bulldog of Wrath 97 there, taking some shots as well, dropped down to 69% hit points. as we've got Hot Train there going to try his luck. His AMX 5100, see if he can poke the STC guys. But so far, that was definitely a win in the trade there for STC. But look at that, there we go. That's the shots that VNF need to hit right here. Hot Train gets one. Aiming in for a second. Is he going to be up again? Oh no, that was a friendly track! Oh, that's not what you want, and he gets 2 shots put onto him right after that. 699 damage, dropped down to 51% HP. And STC, it doesn't look like they're capitalizing on this at the moment. They're rotating around, so maybe trying to go the long way around and try and get at the back of VNF. I'm not too sure how well that's going to work for them, but let's take a look as they try to do it. Right now, we've just got Hot Train who's actually just taken out the T32 there. Well played to Hot Train, taking down Dukan there. And we've got M41 Bulldog, AMX 1390, and another Bulldog heading out towards the back of them. Now, this could be very dangerous. The AMX 5100 must be getting low on bullets in the auto-loading clip. In fact, I'd say he's pretty much out at the moment. So it's going to be their next focus there. Yep, Nelicon takes him down. Next focus is Tank VN307. Got down to 36% HP. He's got AMXs swarming all over him. And Nelicon finds that one as well. So, looking a lot more even here in this second round. As we've got both of these AMX 1390s heading out. Going to be, again, making the rotate over. They do need to make something happen fairly quickly, I want to say, though. I mean, they are all in light tanks, so I don't think movement is an issue for them, even though we only have less than 3 minutes left. So, at the moment, we've got Ronan here with a damaged turret ring. Not really going to be worth repairing that one, of course, on that RU251. We've got Long Peter here, 100% HP in his T32. So at the moment, VNF definitely have a lead. They've got 3 tier 8s left and 2 tier 7s. So a little bit more firepower on the field. And here we're going to be seeing it put to use. So Wrath97 takes the first hit, takes the first 2 hits, but there we go. That's a big one on the AMX 1390 there. Long Peter doing a great job of angling, making it very hard for those light tanks to hit and penetrate his armor as he takes out Nelicon there. That is one AMX 1390 down. They've still got one left on full HP. The M41 Bulldog is going to be the next focus, dropped down to 299. The driver of Long Peter goes down, but is looking very good here for the defenders for VNF. They still have 5 tanks remaining, 3 tier 8s, 2 tier 7s. And unless STC can pull off something miraculous here, then I just cannot see them doing it. Got a little bit too many hit points on the board as well for VNF still. 34% on the Bulldog, 40% on that LTTB. The T32s have 64 and 86% respectively, and Ronan in his RU251 on 42. There we go, we've just seen Long Peter take down one, and it's going to be W. Lewis that is his next focus here, who is not reloading, but that's not going to matter. Gets rammed, one more shot's going to do it. I think Long Peter just missed that one, but there we go. And now the last man standing for STC is X Hermes X, and he's going to be hunted down here by the Wolf Pack that is VNF, looking very, very strong in this round. I don't think we've actually seen VNF on stream before either, so definitely putting up a good showing for their first stream match, and lots of potential I feel in this team. Have to keep an eye on them throughout the rest of the cup. As the last shot comes in there we go. Ronan takes down Hermes. Very well played there by VNF. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here at the battle results. Look at that, Long Peter right up the top with 2.5k damage. Very impressive up there. Tank VN307, 1.7k. The GG's coming out in chat as well, so great to see everyone being good sports on that one. But overall, it was a fair effort from STC. I mean, we see there Tuan, he got 1.8k damage in the M41 Bulldog, so that is a very respectable number to be putting up in that tier 7 light tank, so he's going to be pretty happy with that. Rest of them though, I think we're going to have to wait and see. VNF next up, they might be going up against Super... No, next up, actually, VNF, they're going to be going up against NRD, No Real Danger, in the quarterfinals. So that should be a fantastic match, seeing those two clash. So if we can, we might stick with them. But for now, though, guys, what we're going to be doing is jumping off to a short little break. After this, bring you the quarterfinals of ESL Asia Go4WoT number 9. Stay tuned.